Hey folks, Realtor Ron Klotchman here. Look at that, I'm crossing Ventura Boulevard. I'm going south on Ventura Boulevard here in Woodland Hills. And I'm going to take you into Tarzana, maybe even further, and show you the famed south of Ventura neighborhoods. South of Ventura has always been the most prestigious. This is a high school here, Taft High School. I know somebody that went there. Old girlfriend of mine, actually. Let's go up a little bit further here. So, south of Ventura is always been known as basically the desired location, the most prime location. And basically it's because it comes into the foothills that eventually become the Hollywood Hills and the Santa Monica Mountains. It's all single family homes. There's some older ones like this one that haven't been improved, and then there's bigger ones, and then there's mega mansions and regular mansions. And because you're on the hillside, I actually lived here south of Ventura for about 7 years. Ooh, that was a hell of a speed bump. Coming up to another one now too. And it's very quiet, and here's Wells now. We're on Winnetka. Look at that. Yeah. Okay, let's go back down. Even I got a little turned around. Actually, I used to ride these bikes occasionally, these hills occasionally on my bike, like those guys were doing. So you won't find a home here that's under $1 million, not at the time of this filming. As you can see, there's a lot of construction. Windy, a little bit twisty, kind of also an alternative to the freeway, to the 101 freeway, the Ventura freeway, because you can go east-west, and we're going east right now. I have an appointment in Encino, and I figured it was a good time for me to film here on the way there. And I'm going in the right direction, and I avoid the freeway. It's like every third house is under construction. People are refinancing because the rates are so low, and they're also refurbishing, remodeling, and selling at a huge profit. And then there are folks who are going to leave these homes to their kids and are not going to sell. So it all depends. That was very fast. We made it very quickly into Tarzana. If you're late, you just get here at 11 in the morning. I know, because I lived in this neighborhood. I'm going to take you down the street I used to live in. Now, the only problem, look at those beautiful homes on the hill up there. The only problem was walking my dog here. It was so dark at night. So, that's one thing to know. It's quite dark at night. Beautiful. Big pools and big lots. It's fine for walking the dog during the day, but at night, dark and hilly. That's okay. So I drove the mile. This is exactly a mile south of Ventura Boulevard. So I would drive the mile south of Ventura Boulevard to Ventura Boulevard and walk. See this house here with the gargoyle gate right here? Right here? I actually live next door to this. That's the next one over there. But this home, and all we can see, there are two driveways that lead up there. There's one of the driveways with the big black gate. This was home to Patrick Duffy, the actor from Dallas. And I lived here in the 80s and 90s. I actually saw him in a movie theater once, so this was his neighborhood. Wow, deja vu. Yeah, I lived on this street for 7 years. 7 or 8 years. Well, they tore this house down. Now there's some graffiti out front. Isn't that interesting? Wow. That's not a good sign. Anyway, now we're coming up to a street called Van Alden. Now, if we were to take Van Alden all the way up, we'd be at the top of the San Fernando Valley. Some great views up there, and it's the top of a hiking trail. But I've got somewhere to go, folks, so I'm not going to go up there. And look at these beauties. These beauties across Van Alden. And there's some private streets up there as well. Whoa. I better watch my driving so I don't get killed. So let's put the camera that way so I can look this way and not get killed. That would be a good thing. Alright folks, well, I think I'll call it there. So that was Woodland Hills into Tarzana in real time. You see how fast it was. Here's a DWP plant. My backyard faced this, so I had no back neighbor. It was great. Just an empty, automated DWP. That's Department of Water and Power plant. All right, folks, I'll call it there. I'm Realtor Ron Klotchman. Please, I'd be very happy to help you out with anything you may need. I know you think that if I do help you with something, you're absolutely 100% obligated to buy or sell from me, using me as your agent in the near future. Yes, I want to do business, but I also want to help people. So, you know, the cost of doing business is that I help people who don't become my clients or customers right away. I'd like you to be. It would be fantastic, but if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. I would just like to help you out, and I always hone my own knowledge too when that happens. So if there's anything I can do for you, email me, DM me, text me, whatever you need to do. Get a hold of me, folks. Get a hold of me. Write me here if you need to. I'll be very happy to help you out. Anything real estate related or knowing about Los Angeles, because as you can tell from my videos, I also have another video channel that's a more personal one. I know this town. I know Los Angeles. Inside out, backward, forward, and day and night. So let me know if there's anything I can do for you. I'll be happy to help you out. And I will see you guys at the next location. Thank you, and bye-bye. Let's close out here on coming up to Ventura Boulevard again, right where we started. All right, folks, we'll see you at the next location. Bye-bye.